Welcome to this look at a new mod map on Farming Simulator 22 with me, MrSealyp. This is Kalle. This is a new mod map out by Kaz, 149.75 megabytes download. There's a bit of information that comes with this. Welcome to Kalle, a little idyllic village in southern Germany. There is some information. It says, psst. A little insider tip, the castle tavern loves to fill the guests' goblets with fresh grape juice. Grown-up grape juice. And there are other vendors who pay very well for high-quality products. Feel free to check the price list beforehand before you decide on a business path. We'll have a look at that in a moment. Required mods, there are some, and they download automatically. The old Manure Heap by BlackSheep Modding, the old Barn Package by farmerfivetom, and the Farmhouse Loderer by farmerfivetom, which is that one just there. As far as other mods included, there are no vehicles or anything like that, but under build mode there are a couple of bits. On top of the required mods, if we go along to sheds, on the end there's one that says St. Kalle, or Saint Kalle, how we would say probably in the UK. There's an old shed, and the silos, no, there's the old Manure Heap mod. I'm trying to think, farmhouses, no, the Farmhouse Loderer. I think it might have been under animals, there was more. Yeah, so we got cow barn. There's some pastures and barns that have been added in. That one's 30 and that one's 200. So yeah, not a huge amount of stuff modded other than the required mods. But there's a lot of custom stuff as we go around and some really interesting productions too, which it does talk about. So let's get round and have a look, shall we? Starting here, we've got a water point. Water fountain, very handy. Sleep trigger is just there on the farmhouse. And if you've seen this mod before, it's been used on a few different maps here and there. Got a workshop trigger just inside there. What I like about this as well, as we go around this main farm area where we start, we do have a lot of bales already given to us. There's some silage bales, hay bales, a load of straw bales, so these are usable. Got some of our start machinery. Now, a lot of the start machinery, it's all dirty, but it's not old. I thought, okay, is this going to be one of those ones where you've got some really old machinery that needs repairing? It's not actually all that old. It just looks like it's been used, which I like that. That's always a nice touch. Makes it feel like if you come in here on a sort of storyline that you're taking over a farm that's already sort of underway, so to speak. Slurry point is here. Milk trigger is here. Feed point in there. And our dialogue box. Now, we do start with animals all over this map. We've got 3 out of 20 here in the Farmhouse Loderer. If you go across here, we've got the cow shed, cow barn here. We've got 10 out of 45 here. I'm very happy. If we go across the yard, we've got a couple of silos with various different things in. So this has got a solid fertiliser. This has got 2,000 litres out of 27,300. So that's got solid fertiliser in it. We've got some of our start equipment. We'll have a look at slot count and start equipment in just a moment. We've got a Farmer 500 silo, 500,000 litre, standard crop types, not a multi-fruit silo. Over here, there you go, silage bales. We've got silage bales there. Over here, this one was seed. This will do seed or mineral feed. There's 2,000 litres in here of 27,300. That does open, so we can go through, but we're going to come around the back there in just a moment. And then as we come around into here, we've got a main barn with some more of our equipment. If we go in, we can turn the shed lights on. Seeders, fertiliser spreaders, trailers, harvester, header, and more. So now's probably a good time to talk about slot count. If we go into here and scroll down to our start equipment, which is here. Slot count on new farmer is 1,408. On the other two modes, Farm Manager or Start from Scratch is 1,189. Difference being, you don't start with any vehicles on the other two game modes. You do start with all the buildings and things, though. And as you'll see when we go around the map, there are a lot of what I've referred to as hidden slots, in that because there are other pastures and animal pens and animals around the map, if you buy those plots up, the triggers become visible on the map and on the ground. And then they're available you can then sell them if you wanted to. So there are lots of other sort of slots. We'll talk about that a bit in a minute. So as far as vehicles go, small tractors, we've got a Fendt 211 for grape harvesting. We do own a grape field. We'll look at that in a second. Fendt Favorite 515. We've got a Massey Ferguson 3670. We've got the top liner we've just seen, the front loader, the Schaefer, we've seen that already. Trailers, header, grape technology, we've got a load of grape stuff, that's in a barn we're going to have a look at in just a moment. We do have a mulcher, the plough we just saw, disc carriers in the corner where we're just standing, power harrow, subsoilers, seeders, fertiliser spreaders. We've got a whole lot of grass work equipment, slurry tank, manure spreader. There's loads, you do start with a ton of stuff. So the slot count, like I say, 1,408. If we come out the other side of here, I'll turn the shed lights off as we leave. So, another silo there. This one's got mineral feed in it. 2,000 litres of. Mixer wagon for our top mix ration. 2 silage clamps just there. Over the back here, we have got one of the required mods. We've got the manure heap. The old manure heap is just there. And then if we come around here, you can see all the grass work equipment is over that side with the forage wagon, baler, windrow. We've got a fuel tank there that's got 500 litres out of 5,000 in it. Over here, we've got all the grape gear. All the stuff you need for working your grapevines. Hay bales there. The Fent, I think we'll probably use that to go in the map actually. Fent there. Chickens. We've got 11 out of 200, so that's the one that's modded. We've got more in here. I'm trying to think of a look. We have mowers in there, and then around there we've got some more straw bales, tedder. That was the bit I opened earlier on. That's kind of the main farm area, but as I said, if you own this land, this plot, and obviously there's animals in some of these bits, but we can sell everything. And if you remove the animals from the animal pens, you can sell all of those as well. If you decide to, I got the slot count just by doing that. I think I was about here, something like that. I got the slot count down to 983. Like I said, you can get it lower because there are other animal pens around the map. And if you do clear all the stuff here, if you decide actually I want to put my own farm on here, it will look like this. Cool. So, actually we do have a hay loft up here. Sort of, yeah. Little hay loft. Now, we haven't actually looked at the map, have we? Let's do that. So, I said that's the map, but then didn't go any further. On New Farmer, we do start with Field 5, which is a grape field. We've got grapevines in there. 30 is where the main farm area is. 29, 31, and Field 4 all the way over here. Like I say, it's not a big map. We're going to do a kind of route round past the grape thing. We'll talk about the pricing and stuff as we get there. There are some really nice parts. I mean, like I say, it's a really nice map. I think the basis of this is the Fruling map, just by the layout, with the lake sort of down this side and the river running across, the main town area being... I've just got that, as I was going around thinking, there was bits that made me feel like it was quite similar, but in other aspects, it's completely different. So I think it was sort of used as the base, but then kind of gone from there. And I dare say this because I'm doing an on and off Let's Play on Fruling. This is the map Fruling should have been, because I think you can sell more of the land and stuff on here, and I think you've got more scope to do things on here. I don't know, is that too bold a statement? I don't know. Hopefully not. Textures, as you can see, there's some cobbles. So under the textures there is a cobbled texture as well, which is quite nice. If we have a look in that under build mode. So we're going to go from here. I've got to remember the route I was going to take. I think it was that way. I think so. There are no collectibles, or at least I haven't come across any collectibles, and it doesn't mention them anywhere. And when I looked in the menu, it doesn't say collectibles. The landscape's got a really nice sweep to it. I did it again. I just showed you the map and said it looked like Fruling, then didn't talk about fuel prices. What's the matter with me today? So fuel prices are fairly high, I have to say. Even the smaller fields and plots, like that one's, well, saying that, then that one's 35 grand. 125, 155. These dark green ones are wooded areas, so for doing logging, that kind of stuff. And then we do have some pasture areas, which are the lighter green ones. That one there, that one there, that one there. These are sort of open grassland pastures. So yeah, I mean, I suppose average, I guess. You know, not mega low, not mega high, but they're they're okay. So the field that we start with here with the grapevines in, that becomes far more relevant when we look at pricing. And I like the fact that's been done, because you can spend a lot of time doing grapes, and often, you know, once you've done the raisins, once you've done your grape juice, then it becomes a kind of, not necessarily a chore, it's an extra job to do with all the equipment, all the stuff like that. But I think there's always that trade-off of all the work put in, there's not always a greater reward out, whereas on here, there absolutely is. So, we cut across the, well, gone across the river, didn't cut across the river at all. Be careful, it's quite bumpy down here. I found out, there we go, to my cost on my quick excursion round. This place is brilliant. This is the old castle. And rather than just being a castle you can go and visit as an attraction, this has got stuff in it. It's brilliant. So, one of the sell points is the Castle Inn. Old medieval inn. When you're coming through here, I love the way this has been done. It's really cool. So the sell point is literally just in here. This is the Castle Inn sell point. There's our Castle Inn with the chairs outside. And you've got this whole castle area as we go through. It's brilliant. You can walk up and around it. It's really nicely laid out. Old catapult. And then over to the sides here, we've got the first of our interesting productions. Now I'm going to put some money in very quickly, just bear with me a second. As if by magic. So, here we are at, this is the grape juice cellar. This is a production point. If we come over to here and we click on the buy production point, it's only £5 grand. We buy that and then click on it. We can make 3 different types of grape juice. Now, I'll be honest here, I think they've I don't want missed a trick here, I think. I'll be honest with you. You've got 3 different recipes for grape juice. So you've got one, which is just regular old grape juice. How lovely. Grape juice with water. Then grape juice with water and sugar. Now, the recipes, you've got a 5 to 4, you lose a little bit on that one. That one's a 5 plus 2, which gives you 5 out. It's only the water you're losing, you're not losing much on the grapes. That one, 5, 2 and 2 with the sugar, you're getting 6 out. So you're getting more out, but you've got to put more in, including the sugar. But it does add some more productions in. The only problem is, because you kind of say to yourself, well, that's standard grape juice. That one's a little bit jazzed up. That one's spicy grape juice, you know. But the outgoing product is only grape juice. So you've got to ask yourself, other than getting an enhanced production, why would you go to all the hassle of doing all of that if you're going to get the same thing out? I mean, I like the fact it's been added in, but I suppose you could have called them grape juice 1, 2 and 3. I don't know. Anyway, but once the grape juice is made, now's a good time to talk about prices. And it does say to check the prices. So if we go down and we look at grapes. Now grapes, no biggie, nothing really much greater on the prices for grapes. So when we get down to grape juice, that's where things get a bit more interesting. Grape juice. Look at the prices. Cafe Cushionek, 5,389, as opposed to the standard prices of 2,800-ish. I'm on normal economy. Castle Inn, 7,000. They do like to pay well for the spicy grape juice. So, prices there, looking pretty good. Now, there are a lot of other prices as we go around. Raisins, I think, were pretty much standard. Clothes. Lost Burger Fashion. Wholesale, good price. Brilliant for clothes. Lost Burger Fashion, wow. 21,000. And that's on normal economy. Fabrics pretty much, stays the same. If you go down this prices list and have a look, normally you'll find across sell points, prices are about the same. It's when you get the ones that suddenly get a real bump on one of them, like for example here, planks, yeah, fairly okay. Furniture though, wholesale, 3,805. Ficht and Kiefer design furniture, 6,465. So when it says about, think carefully about what you might want to choose as your kind of industry moving forward, some of them and some of the sell points pay very well, like cake there, for example. Wholesale, Cafe Cushionek, not bad for your cake there. Bread is a little bit of a bump at Farmer's Market, not huge. So yeah, it's well worth having a look at the prices, and I like that idea. I suppose you can't put it down as, I suppose you could have called it spicy grape juice, and had a separate price for it. I'm just thinking for the extra effort you're putting in, that rate you're getting the same, you know what I mean. It's not a major thing, it just struck me, like I'm sure most people want to. Anyway, carrying on from there. If we turn into here. So, here's the fashion place. So that's the Losberger fashion warehouse. Pays very well for clothing. We come round here, we've got the animal dealer, which is just there. And then we've got an animal dealer sell point. So animal dealer and animal dealer sell point. If we carry on, we've then got the, what was it, Fixed and Kiefer, the Fixed and Kiefer design. So this is where you can sell logs and furniture and stuff here, but they pay very well for furniture. So it's well worth doing your planks, doing your carpentry and doing your furniture, because it pays very well if you bring it here. They do like a bit of lick. They don't lick anything. They like a bit of bespoke, dare I say it, artisan furniture. That's for you, Wombleway. Out of here, we're going to turn left. Because just on the left-hand side here, we've got the first of our points of land to buy. Because we've got pigs over here. We don't own this land yet, and there's nothing showing on the map down the bottom for triggers. If we go to our map, we've come from the main farm area here. We went round all the farm area. We came down there, past the grape field. We went round there, through the castle inn. Then we come round there past these sale points, and we're now here at this point. That will set you back 61,992. If we buy that, there you go. So the pigs now appear. Well, they're there all the time, but I mean the triggers appear. Now this is a pasture. There's nowhere for putting straw in, so it does require water. Your feed will go in, and your dialogue box is just here. So we've got 8 already in here out of 60. This is what I mean about hidden slots. So I'm pretty sure if I go to landscaping now and demolish, I could remove that. I can sell the farm garage. The pen will still be there. So all of these pens around the map are still here, even if you remove the stuff at the main farm. Just something to be aware of. We've got a Karma silo. This Karma 16. It does say pig barn. That one will be for seed. Oh no. It's for pig food. 50,000 litres. Do we have any in there already? No, it's empty. So we can put pig food in there. And then we've got storage and stuff around here. If you want to put, well, both of you want to put in instant type 2, of course. So there we go. That's where your pigs are located. Carrying on from here, I think I need to go next right, I think. Pretty sure it's next right. I think eggs was another one that had a bit of a bump in price. I'm just looking at my list. I did start to make a list and there were quite a few. Eggs, clothes, grape juice. There's a whole load of furniture. Right, going up through the woodland here and turning left, we've got the spinnery. Just there. And if we turn back down here away from the river, mind the fence, we've got the biogas plant. I'm sure this is the same one, like I say, that was on Fruling, I think. So it's a small biogas plant. This is another one where you buy the plot of land. Oh, no, you don't. I think you buy the production and you get the plot of land. Yeah, it's the other way around. It's not cheap. This one's 466,536. This is a standard production chain. It's a small one, but it's one of the ones. It's 24 cycles. Your standard crop types in and just digestate out. There's nothing over and above that. Silage clamp just there. So it's a small biogas plant just to get yourself going if you want to do a bit of biogas. And then we'll go. Actually, go the grass. Now we get to the next important production building. This is the farm production building that's been added in. Products in, products out. We go around to the sides here. We got our buy production, 50 grand. Yes, please. Click on that to manage it. Lime, solid fertilizer, seed, total mix ration, and pig food we can make here. The lime, what I like about this is the cycles per month are good, but the recipe's good as well. These aren't a 1 and 1 because it'd be really slow then. So good cycles per month with good recipes. 25 water, 75 rock gives you 150 lime, so you're getting more lime out than products putting in, which is great. Solid fertilizer, we've got manure, water, and straw. Getting solid fertilizer out again. You lose a little bit on that, but not a bad ratio. When you think about it, the water you can get for free, so you're gaining in the process. Seeds. Wheat 75, water 25, 95 out, bonus. Total mixed ration, no straw required, just silage and hay. 50-50, you lose a tiny bit, but you're getting total mixed ration, so hey, It's all good. And pig food. Canola, soybean and wheat in, and pig food out. And again, you're not losing a huge amount on that, and the cycles would be pretty good. That's 2,400, that one. So pig food production would be pretty good, especially if you've got the pigs there already, and you can just get cracking. This is one of those maps because you start with quite a bit of stuff, and because you've got pens and stuff around the map already, you can kind of get going fairly quickly and establish yourself, and that's pretty cool. So that production chain, oh, yeah, it is production chain really, isn't it? That's really cool, that. Crossing back over the river then, we're going to head north. Yeah, this is, I think it was this bridge here. There was a couple of bits as I traveled, I thought, oh, very Fruling-esque. But then the landscape, the topography of it is very different. Next purchase point of land, we've got sheep just here. Back to the old map. Let's have a look. So from the pigs, we went there, up there, spinnery, down there, biogas plant, farm productions. Then we're now here at this point. By that little plot there, 37,944. Do that and that. Now triggers appear. We do have 10 out of 130 sheep. Your wall pallet spawn point is just there. Feed trigger is just there. As far as I'm aware, there's no water required. I think there is. Don't have a look way around it. Don't think so. I suppose I think it would be check here. That'd be easier, wouldn't it? No. Just feed. Feed in. Wool out. Continuing on. Yeah, definitely. Just looking at the sweep of the terrain. Yeah, it's gotta be. Anyway, into the town. Carpentry, just there. We'll stop at the little junction there and whiz around the corner. Here we've got the farmers market. I like the fact as well it doesn't just say Johnson's Farmers Market. It's all been it's all bespoke. It's all been done all proper like. So sell point there for the farmers market. Then around the sides here we've got this. Now this is a buy point for lime, seed and fertilizer. So not just a lime point, lime seed and fertilizer purchase point just here. And then across the road you can see horses. Another point of purchase for the land. Go back to our. No, it wasn't the right one the first time. Back to there. We're now at this point here. That little plot will cost you 35,208. Now, if you don't want to do horses at any point, you can always buy the plot of land. You can sell the horses, sell the building, and then sell the land again if you want to. It's entirely up to you. I think we've got 2 out of 8, I think, here. It's fairly standard with regard to feed and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, 2 out of 8 horses, and then the silo there will take oats for feeding them. 50,000 litres. Is that empty at the moment? Actually, I'm just thinking that. Under silos, is there a modded set of silos in here? No, just the old manure heap. So these are sort of bespoke set on the map, I think. You can't replace them. Unless they're under container. Hang on. Hang on a minute. No, nothing on there either. There's your Karma 16. Can be filled with different products. Normally that's just seed and mineral feed. But yeah, it's good that you've got all the various different things available. So 2 out of 8 horses just there. Let's whiz round here and grab the tractor and continue on. Bakery is next. Again, sort of custom done. The sign doesn't just say bakery on the front or whatever. It's nicely done. Bakery there. Tailors to the right. Restaurant just there. And the sell point is just on the road here for the restaurant. We continue up past the church. On the right hand side, Cafe Cushionek, that's the one that was paying really well for cake. I think it might be eggs they pay very well for there. Vehicle workshop. So this is your vehicle store. Main vehicle store is just here with your trigger. There's vehicle workshop trigger just around the corner there. This is the reset point. Anything needs to be reset, it'll be reset here. Debris crusher over in the corner, just there. And then around the corner, gotta get this right. This is restaurant Kaiser Schmarrn. Yeah, Kaiser Schmarrn. Around the corner there. Very nice. Back to the map. So from the horses, we come out there. We've gone up the side here. All these sell points in here. We're now at this point. What I'm going to do is probably whiz across the top there, down there, and we'll take in the industrial park, which is down here. If you're wondering, if you've noticed or you look at the map, this little plot here can be purchased. I did purchase it. No triggers come up because it looks like there's a building. There is a shed there. You can't open the shed unless you own the land. But there's no triggers. It's not like there's another animal pen or anything over there, or a production chain or anything like that. It's just a shed. So, probably should have slowed down a bit there. Right, so let's turn in here. So, industrial park. I'm going to stop there and jump out. Wholesale sell point is just here on this grate right there. Next door to that, we've got the sugar mill. As we go around the corner here, we've got the grain mill just over there. We've got a dairy just there. Grape processing unit just here. That's a normal grape processing unit. That doesn't do your spicy. I don't think it does the spicy grapes thing. Spicy juice. 80 grand. Let's purchase it and have a quick check. No, that does your raisins and grape juice, whereas the other one doesn't do raisins. So yeah, just your standard. That being said, it will produce grape juice, and you can still get a good price for the grape juice. But standard production. Oil mill just there. Biomass heating plant just here. Back of the dairy here. As we go around here, I like this. This is really cool. I do like a sawmill that makes you feel like an immersive kind of, it's being used, you know, there's all the lumber piled up, it's all good to go. And your sawmill is just there. We'll go back to the map again. One last time. So we came across the top there. We've gone all around the industrial park just here. We're now at that point there. That little road runs across. As we go over the brow of the hill, you'll see the farm again, which is where we started. I don't think I've missed anything. I hope I haven't. Oh, I have. Oh, I've gone because I went a different route. Did it to myself. I know, but as I was going to say that, I was thinking people could be leaping all over the comments already. If I go back to the map, I'll show you. When I did my recce around the map, I went that way and then across there. And then I decided, oh, you know what? I did the horses already. I'll go across the top. But this plot of land here, if you buy that plot of land for 50,000, I'll jump there. We've got a cow pasture. No, this does require, it's just a pasture. I don't think you get milk from here. So, there's your cows. We've got 10 out of 120. These are already here, but like I say, you have to buy the land, then the triggers will appear. Feed goes in. That would be milk out then, wouldn't it? Let's check out our doodad. Where are we? Cow pasture. Yeah, you will still get milk. Water in, milk out. So yeah, here's the cow pasture. Isn't it weird? Back in my mind I was thinking, I'm sure I've missed something. And that's what it was, the cow pasture. It's a nice place to finish, actually. That's almost what the thumbnail, what the picture is for the map, I think. there we go. That's the map. Kalle by Kaz. I'm now looking now thinking, please don't have missed anything else. I don't think I have. I hope you found this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.